Hello my friends, my name is Victor and in this video we're gonna do a pancake tutorial. So the pancake is a lower body flexibility drill which is very useful if you want to do like press to handstands and stuff. So basically what it is that you will sit with your legs straddle and then fold yourself in half. And at first you might touch your head on the floor, then maybe your chest, and then ultimately the goal is to touch your belly to the floor. We'll see how far we will get. So we're gonna do some warm-ups and then we're gonna get started with the pancake drills. And I will show some different options so that you can do this video on different levels. Okay, but first we're gonna sit in a 90-90 position, something like this. Get your 90-degree angle in the knee and also the hip and also the other knee. You can have hands behind your back if you want, or try to have them somewhere else. Then you're just gonna lift up and switch over to the other side. Have you started yet? Otherwise, get down on the floor and let's go. So we're gonna do this about maybe 10 times. Try to open up with this leg first, opening it up and then following. Just go your own tempo, you don't have to follow my tempo exactly. So this is to get the hips warmed up and ready. And as I said, you can also use your hands behind your back for support. Okay, let's stop at whatever side you are on right now. Try to sit straight with your back and like reach forward and down with your nose. Something like this, and this will probably stretch like your glutes on that leg. And here you can play around a little bit, search for different angles and stretches and see what you can find. We're gonna stay here maybe 30 seconds. So just play around, try to rotate your body different directions and see how it feels. Remember to reach forward and not only down. Reach forward with your head. Okay, let's come up again and switch to the other side. So sit straight with your back and reach forward with your nose as far as you can and then play around a little bit. We come up again. Okay, we're gonna go into a frog stretch. So you will set your knees out wide. Maybe like a mat will be nice for this one, or something other that is soft. And try to have your lower legs parallel if you can, and maybe even come down to your elbows. And then you're gonna rock back and forth, something like this. I'll show you from the side. It's very wide with my knees. I try to arch my back a little bit, get my hip tilted, and then rocking back and forth, trying to get the hip down to the floor, something like this. So just keep rocking. And when you feel that the hip is opening up a bit, try to slide further out with your knees, if it's possible. And you can stay for a few seconds in each position if you want. Maybe make small circles, see how that feels. And remember to breathe. And this should probably stretch on the inside of the thigh. At least it does so for me. And let's stop there, and you can sit with the knees wide still, but you can put your feet together and then like crawl up with your hands and sit, and try to sit something like this. I will show you from the side again. So feet together, try to sit down with your butt on your feet and arch your back a little bit, and just sit here and sink down deep for a little bit. And relax. Awesome, my hip starts to feel ready. Moving on. Okay, so we're gonna try some Cossack squats. So I want you to stand quite wide with your legs. One leg straight, and the other leg you will bend and going down, something like this. You can have your feet first planted like that, to then come up to your heel, and then back again, and up, and then to the other side. Going down and up. We'll do about 8, 10 each side. Go as far as you go, as deep as you can. Try to pause a bit at the bottom before pushing back up. Try to stay on your whole foot on the bent leg so you don't come up on your toes. So try to sit on your whole foot. You also want to arch your back a little bit in this exercise. And imagine as you go down with your hip, someone is pulling you up. So you want to be lengthening your spine. Okay, let's stay. When we get down on this side, let's stay here for a few seconds. Try to get comfortable. You can even try to reach forward. Maybe you want to support yourself with your hands on the floor. Whatever works for you. And moving on to the other side. So just stay down here. Try to get comfortable. Support yourself if you have to. Maybe try to reach. And breathe. And going back up. Stay in this straddle position. I will show you from the side. From here, you once again try to arch your back, like tilt your hip forward. Then you will bow like this as far as you can without rounding your back. If you get to this point, you've gone too far. So try to tilt your hip, arch your back, reach forward as far as you can, hold it there for a few seconds, and then back up. So basically it's a straddle good morning, or standing pancake good morning, or whatever you like to call it. So this you stretch a bit maybe on the inside, and this will also help you to tilt the hip in the right way. If you want to make this harder, you can reach your arms overhead and try to reach forward as far as you can. I'm gonna do maybe 10 of these. What helps me also is to point my feet a little bit inwards. Okay, let's do 2 more. 1. Next one, last one. Let's stay down for like 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back up. Okay. One more standing drill. We will still be standing straddle position. Maybe you can go a little bit wider, see how that feels. Then you're gonna turn your body to one of your legs. Try to get your belly down to the thigh. Maybe you can grab on the feet or maybe on the floor. But go to one side and like pull yourself down there. Then you can make a small bend at the knee and then straighten it again. Bend and straight. Let's show you from the side. So something like this, going to one side, pulling myself down, bending the knee and then straightening again. Something like this. Once again, do this like 10 times. So maybe you are ahead of me now. We'll do a few more. And let's switch to the other side. So you can walk with your hands on the floor, pull yourself down and bend and straighten. So when you straighten your knee, try to really contract your quads to pull yourself down even more. And let's pause. Let's go to the middle. You can support yourself on your hands. I'm going to show you from the side again. On your hands, or maybe even your forearms. But try to use your hips so that you round your back a little bit and then try to arch and straighten your back. Round and arch. And see how that feels. And as you arch your back, try to also tense your contract your quads and like pull your knees outwards. Pull, maybe push your knee. Oh well. And let's pause. Good job so far. Now we're gonna go into more pancake specific drills. But if you feel that you want to do these exercises like one more round or so to prepare yourself even more, and then just pause the video or rewind it and do it again. So I wanted to sit in a straddle position, something like this. And if this is hard for you, try to use like a pillow or like some books or a yoga block or something that you can sit on, so you get your butt a bit higher, something like this. And if it's still hard, try to bend your legs a little bit for all of the exercises that we're gonna do. It will work just fine. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is to really get used to that pelvic tilt again. So I'm gonna show you from the side, and what I want you to do is just to try to sit straight with your back, something like this. Then I want you to tilt your hip backwards, so you round back here a little bit, and then try to tilt it forward again, reach up, get as tall as you can, and at the same time contract your quads like this and try to push your knees out. We're gonna do that like 10 times. So I'm relaxing and then tensing and reaching up, tilting my hips and contracting my quads. If you want support for the hands, you can maybe use like a pillow or something. So to also do that knee thing, when I'm contracting my quads, you also have to squeeze your glutes to do like that with your feet, you see? Keep going a little bit more. This is because we want to be able to tilt the hip the right way, because otherwise if I'm trying to fold here, I will just do it with my back instead of folding down at the hips, which will make the move so much more efficient. Okay, something like that, relax a little bit. The next thing we're gonna do is to we're gonna try to get lower. So you can start by rounding a little bit and walk forward with your hands, and there you will try to do the same thing as we just did, straightening your back, arch your back a little bit, and the glutes and quad swing. And rounding again, relaxing, walk a little bit forward and try to be straight. And then just keep going for as far as you feel comfortable with until you start to round your back super much. And then just start over, rounding a little bit, walking forward and trying to straighten and squeezing. So the rounding allows us to go a little bit deeper, and then in there we try to activate the muscles to get into a more proper position, which will also teach us the how to get into this right position. I hope you will feel the difference between the rounding, relaxing, and the squeezing and reaching. Like 2 more times. Okay. Let's relax a little bit. Maybe you want to shake your legs. I hope you're feeling good so far. Let's move on. Okay, so in the straddle position once again. Now I want you to turn your body facing one of your legs. You can place your hands on each side, like knee height or something. Try to really contract your quad and try to lift this leg up like this. I'm tensing and lifting and lowering, and this can maybe cramp a bit in your hip flexors, but then just shake it out and continue. We're gonna do this like 10 times, and then we're gonna fall forward over this knee, and then we're gonna do 2 times each leg. Okay, so let's go on my count and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. And maybe you felt that you couldn't lift at all. No problem, just try to really contract and squeeze your legs. That's super fine too. Now I want you to straighten your back and like reach forward. Maybe you can even touch your foot or somewhere on the floor, but then just try to pull yourself forward like 10 times. And try to get that same activation in the quad to really pull yourself down. I'm gonna do this maybe 10 times and then hold for like 10 seconds. You can hold now, try to relax, breathe. And going up, switch to the other side. Place your hands, try to straighten your back a little bit, contract your quads, and let's lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then try to reach forward, maybe grab and pull yourself down, contract your quads. 9 and 10, and relax. Breathe. And let's switch one more to each side. Shake it out a little bit first, and then we are almost ready. Okay, are you there? Then let's go. Contract and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Straighten your back and fold it forward and pull yourself down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, hold it for maybe 10 seconds. And switch side. Did your flexor cramp yet? No? Okay. Mine did a little bit. Okay, let's go. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's fold and hold. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And relax, shake it out. For this next thing, you might need some sort of pillow or target or something. So just pause the video and find something you can place in front of you. What I want you to do is sit in your straddle position, try to get your back straight, and then reach your arms overhead, and we're gonna do this good morning thing as we did standing before. So you will reach up, get as tall as you can, then fold forward, maybe touch your target, and then go back up. And you just go as far as you can. Maybe you're here, and maybe a little bit deeper. So you just go as deep as you can. And if you feel that you can't go like anywhere, remember the thing I said where you put something underneath your butt, you get your butt elevated a little bit, and also bend your knees slightly, which will make this easier. So we're gonna do like 10 of those good mornings. So if you're ready, I'm ready, and let's go. Reach up and down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And for this last one, we're gonna stay down. Now use your target and try to really push it away from you. So you're pushing and reaching out. Maybe do that for 5, 6, 7, 8 times, something. Try to get a little bit further each time. Once again, you push at your level. Let's see where you are at. And last thing, we're just gonna relax and maybe use your object again, and or use your elbows, your hands, and we're just gonna hang out down here for maybe 30 seconds. Try to breathe. Relax. Reach forward as much as you can. And let's get back up, relax, and shake it out a little bit. Okay, so that's long set with those 3 different techniques. We're gonna repeat once more, and if you feel you want even more, you can just repeat them for maybe 1 or 2 more sets. But let's do one of them, one more set together, from the good morning, and then the push and reach, and then the relaxing part. Okay? Just shake it out a little bit more, and then if you feel you are ready, if you want more rest, more break, just pause the video, I'll wait. Otherwise, let's go. So, straddle, target, get your back straight, get your knees out, squeeze your glutes, reach up, make yourself as tall as possible, and then let's do good mornings, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. For the last one, we stay down and push your object a little bit at a time. Push it away from you, get as deep as you can. And let's relax for maybe 30 seconds. And we are done. Rest again, shake it out, and as I said, if you feel you want to do this last set more, repeat it like once or twice more. I hope that you felt that your pancake became a bit more pancakier, and just keep doing this routine maybe once, twice a week, and you will get lower and lower after time. Very good job, and thank you for watching.